Welcome to Cyrus's review of the most overrated Disney film ever made.
Frozen is, like I said, the most overrated. I distinctly remember back in the day, I used to think that this is way too overrated. I mean, my classmates can't stop talking about it. They won't stop singing, "Do you want to build a snowman and let it go?" I couldn't stand this film. I watched it for my very first time back in 2014, I guess. Yeah, 2014. 1 year later after the release of this movie. And I realized it is not as good as everyone says. Princess Elsa of Arendelle possesses magical powers that allows her to control and materialize ice and snow. She often uses her powers to play with her younger sister Anna. And they do not explain how she got that powers or where she got those powers. They did not explain it. They just say she has magical powers. That's it. Who cares how she got it? Who cares where she got it? Nothing. After Elsa accidentally injures Anna with her magic, their parents, the king and queen, I really don't know their names and I don't care, take both siblings to a colony of trolls led by Grandpappy. He successfully healed Anna, but the complete opposite goes for Elsa. Basically, this is all Grandpappy's fault. It's all his fault that Elsa turned out like that. It's all his fault that Elsa has anxiety and PTSD. If only he never traumatized Elsa, none of this would have happened. It would have been so much better if Grandpappy just gives her hope for her powers, instead of fear for her powers. Why the hell would you do that anyway? Many years later, Elsa and Anna's parents got caught in a tempest while sailing. They managed to survive and found an island, and not only that, they gave birth to a child named Tarzan. Just kidding. They died because of the tempest. Since they died, there's no more king or queen. So Elsa is chosen to be the queen on her coronation day. During the coronation day, they finally opened the doors, windows, and gates for the first time in forever.
For the first time in forever.
Anna gets out of the castle, only to bump into a mediocre villain. All he wants is to take over the freaking kingdom, and that's about it, I guess. Oh, that's, as far as I can tell, that's his motivation. He just wants to marry Elsa or maybe Anna so he could be prince or king of the freaking kingdom, so he could, I don't know, this thing, I guess. I don't know. All I can say is he sucks. Elsa's coronation takes place without incident, but she still remains distant from Anna. Anna and Hans develop a romantic connection during the coronation festivities, and he impulsively proposes her, but Elsa objects when they seek her blessing.
You can't marry a man you just met.
I totally agree. Why the fuck would you do that? I'm not talking about Hans. I already talked about him. He sucks. I'm talking about Anna. Why the hell would you say yes? I'm actually talking about a girl here who is not familiar with love. Yes, it is true. Anna doesn't know what love means. She doesn't know what love truly means because of Elsa. Because of Elsa being like that. No. It's because of Grandpappy. It's because of him traumatizing Elsa and, oh no, I'm scared of my powers. Thanks for nothing, Grandpappy. As soon as Anna protests, Elsa finally, by pure accident, reveals her powers to everyone. Elsa runs away and she lets it go. Literally the most overrated Disney song of all time. I distinctly remember back in the day, while I was listening to my radio, they kept on playing this song over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm serious. This song is that good? Are you sure? No! You wanna know a good song? In My Life by the Beatles. Check that out. And also, a really, really beautiful song you guys need to check out. It's called Eat the Elephant. And also Three Libras. They should play those songs over and over and over again on the radio. I mean, why not? Those songs are so beautiful. Let's get back to the topic. So Anna ventures out to find Elsa, so she could put a stop to the eternal winter that Elsa materializes. She left Prince Hans in charge, which is nuts in my opinion. While she's traveling, she comes across Wandering Oaken's shop.
Ooh, and sauna.
There she meets an iceman named Kristoff.
It's Kristoff!
He has a reindeer named Sven, so Anna tells them to take her to the North Mountain. After escaping the wolves, Kristoff's sled burns to ashes, causing him to stop helping Anna. But after talking to himself, he decided to help again. As they travel together, they meet Olaf, a cheerful and annoying snowman who's been brought to life by Elsa, unknowingly. They finally found Elsa's castle, only to find out that Elsa isn't capable of reversing the curse. Anna got shot in the heart, causing her hair to turn white. And it also causes her to feel extremely cold.
She's my sister. She would never hurt me.
Okay, what I am about to show you right now, in my opinion, so far, this is probably, the worst joke Disney has ever made. So, you ready to hear this? Take a deep breath. Okay, let's do it.
I'm good. I've got a thick skull.
I don't have a skull. Or bones.
Like I care! Do I look like I care?
Let's think about this, dudes. This has got to be without a doubt the worst joke Disney has ever made. Because not only is it so unfunny, but it is also unnecessary and it comes out of nowhere. Like, does anyone even give a crap about this joke? Does anyone at all? It's a stupid, annoying, unfunny joke that comes out of nowhere, and I cannot stand it. And I can honestly say, it is the worst joke ever made by Disney. Yeah, if you ever experienced a joke in a Disney film that is way worse than this, please let me know, because I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Is there any other joke at all that is even worse than this piece of... Okay, moving on. So Kristoff takes her to his friends, and we all know who his friends are.
They're rocks.
You are a sight for sore eyes.
I don't have a skull.
So according to the stupid rock troll, GG, the only way to reverse the curse is by true love's kiss. Now that is cliche as hell. Meanwhile, Hans and company attempts to capture Elsa.
You have to tell them to let me go.
Anna came back to the kingdom so she could kiss Hans, only to find out that he was only taking advantage of her earlier in the movie. Olaf somehow managed to find Anna, and he somehow opened the door with his carrot nose. Wow, why didn't Anna just do that in the beginning of the film, so she could build a snowman with Elsa? 14 years wasted. As soon as Hans tells Elsa that her sister is dead because of her, the snowy tempest finally comes to a close. So basically, Hans is the real hero of the film. Okay. Right before Hans' sword touches Elsa, Anna freezes to death and saves Elsa.
You sacrificed yourself for me?
So she finally managed to completely control her power thanks to the power of love. Oh, why did you stop him? After beating up Hans, Hans got taken away quite possibly forever. The sisters are now reunited and Elsa promises never to lock the castle gates ever again. Overall, I don't think this film is a masterpiece, cause I have loads of issues with it. The story is not really that great, let alone good. I didn't like half of these songs, and not to mention, Elsa and Anna's parents are horrible characters, including Grandpappy. Elsa is terrible in this film, not because of Elsa, but because of Grandpappy. It's all his fault. I just wanna... There are a lot of redeeming factors, such as the other half of these songs, the animation, and Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf, and Sven are very likable characters. But Olaf sometimes gets on my goddamn nerves. I'm giving Frozen a 6.5 out of 10. It's a good film, that's it. It's good, not the best, not the worst, not one of the best, not one of the worst. It's not an Oscar-worthy film. The Wind Rises deserved the Oscar. It's just a good film, okay? That's it. A good film, no more, no less.
What have we learned today?
I already talked about Frozen 2, so if you want to know my thoughts about that film, click that video right now. Because I refuse to talk about that film for the second time. Oh, why do they have to piss away at the ending like that, huh? Why did they have to save Arendelle in the end? It would have been so much better. It would have been so much better if Elsa never saved Arendelle. It would have been so much better if they just destroyed Arendelle completely and start a new life. It would have been so dramatic, it would have been so compelling, it would have been so much better if this ended up like a Thor Ragnarok ripoff. Being a Thor Ragnarok ripoff is a much better option than this. You wanna know what pisses me off more than Arendelle surviving? Do I even need to mention it? Do I? Olaf in this film just makes me wanna fucking kill him. No, he in this film just makes me wanna fucking kill everyone in this world. Now I know this song is nothing important to the film, but it is without a doubt, in my opinion, the best song in the whole Frozen series. I'll give them that one. But everything else fucking sucks. This film sucks. I hate it so much. You know what? I take back what I said in my video. Frozen 2 doesn't deserve a 4 out of 10. It deserves a 3 out of 10. Back then, I thought this was a terrible film. But just by remembering it, it is much worse than I ever remembered. It's a boring, pointless, doesn't stick with me sequel, and it does not hold up. There, I said it. Somebody has to say it. It does not hold up.
Frozen 2 is the #1 movie in the world.
You know, I actually thought the plot of the film was interesting. Its mysterious elements and all that. I actually wanted to know what happens next. I actually wanted to see what's going to happen next. I actually thought it was very, very interesting. But all that is gone. All that is wasted. Wasted all because of the anticlimactic ending. If only they didn't save Arendelle. Now take a look at this. Yeah, now that is Frozen 2. Yeah, I know this is just a fan art, but hey, if this was real, it would have been so much, much, much better than this. And I am not kidding. If you love this film, that is genuinely great. I'm glad that you actually found something enjoyable for this film. But for me, 3 out of 10. It sucks. I don't care about this film, and I never, ever will. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really means a lot. You guys are the best.
Tomorrow we're going to check out
Moana. Wow. That film is so good. I cannot wait to talk about that film. See you next time. Not next time. See you tomorrow.